3 signs that your life is getting better. Your social circle starts to change. Some people naturally drift away and old connections fade. It might feel unsettling at first, but it's actually making room for new and better relationships. You start feeling more confident and you feel happier. Things that used to bother you don't seem as important anymore, and you start appreciating yourself more. You feel the urge to try new things. Suddenly, you're drawn to activities you've never considered before, and even your preferences start to change. If you're experiencing these signs, your life is moving in a great direction. Do you relate? Let me know in the comments. Not everyone around you is your friend. Some only show up when things go wrong, ignore your joy, and feed off your pain. They talk, then tune out. They leave you feeling worse, not better. Real friends feel like home, so pay attention. Who actually does? When anxiety hits, things to check within yourself. Feeling anxious or down lately? Before you blame yourself, pause and ask, did you sleep well? Have you eaten something warm? When was your last walk in sunlight? Have you spoken to someone you trust? Your mind is trying to survive. Maybe your body just needs a little care. Take it slow. You don't always have to be okay. You just have to be kind to yourself. When the Inuit get angry, they don't shout or argue. They walk, in silence, across the frozen land, step by step, until the anger melts away. And when they finally stop, they turn around, walking the same path back. That return, it's called the path of patience, of understanding, and forgiveness. Warning signs of depression you might miss. Feel like mornings are too hard? Things you used to love feel empty? You grab your phone the second you wake up? Your mood changes more than the weather? Can't focus? Always tired? Always irritated? That's not laziness. That could be depression. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You need understanding. Are you going through a difficult and uncertain time in life? Sometimes flowers are more beautiful when they are only half bloomed rather than fully bloomed. Perhaps what's even more beautiful than the peak is the journey leading up to it. That feeling of anticipation, that things are about to get even better, gives us the strength to keep moving forward. Keep going, and hold on to the hope of a better tomorrow. Subscribe for more motivational videos under 1 minute. A useful psychological trick. Number 1. When a group of people laughs together, individuals tend to look at the person they feel closest to or the one they want to get closer to. If you pay attention to this in group conversations, you might spot someone who wants to get closer to you. If you want to learn more useful psychological tricks, subscribe. Do you have someone who keeps showing up in your dreams? That person might be a message from your brain. Dreams aren't just random images. They're how your brain processes unresolved feelings. Suppressed emotions or conflicts from the day often resurface at night. The more emotionally significant someone is, the more often they'll appear in your dreams. If someone repeatedly appears, maybe it's time to consider what they truly mean to you. Your dreams might already hold the answers you're seeking. How to avoid getting hurt in relationships. Don't overanalyze other people's words and actions. Remember that you can't be a good person to everyone. Don't take responsibility for other people's emotions. When you give, don't expect anything in return. At the end of the day, protecting your own peace is just as important as being kind to others. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Subscribe for more motivational videos under 1 minute. 3 wealth habits billionaires pass down. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel 1. They are willing to pay the price of wealth. The rich don't look for shortcuts. They embrace patience and effort. Just like you can't lose weight without exercising. They don't get swayed by others' opinions. They focus on their own strategy instead of worrying about how others make money. They don't spend to look rich. True wealth isn't about luxury cars or designer bags. It's about growing assets and securing financial freedom. Want to be rich? Stop trying to look rich and start acting like it.
Wow.
Useful psychological trick number 2. Feeling nervous before a big event? Try chewing gum or eating something. Your brain thinks, if I'm eating, I must be safe. It stops the fight or flight response and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping you relax. That's why athletes chew gum before games. Try it next time you're feeling stressed. Subscribe for more motivational videos under 1 minute. Numbers that help improve your life. Just 6 minutes of reading a day can reduce stress by 68%. The human attention span maxes out at 90 minutes. Getting less than 6 hours of sleep can impair memory. 96% of the things you worry about never actually happen. A 30-second hug can reduce stress by 33%. Having plants at home can increase happiness by 47%. Remember these numbers and make your life better. Useful psychological trick number 3. If you ask someone a question but feel like you didn't get a full answer, try this. Make direct eye contact and stay silent. Most people will feel the pressure of the silence and assume their answer wasn't enough, so they'll keep talking. This works because of silence pressure and social reward. People naturally feel uncomfortable with silence in a conversation and want to fill the gap. It's a simple yet powerful way to get more information. But be careful, if used too aggressively, it can make the other person uncomfortable. So use it naturally and with purpose. Want more useful psychology tricks? Subscribe. Are you afraid of being alone? It's okay to be alone. You can follow your own plans, eat what you like, and take your time. There's no pressure to talk, no need to explain yourself. Just quiet moments that feel like peace. Being alone doesn't mean something's wrong. Sometimes it just means you're taking care of yourself. How to look classy, even without money. First, speak slowly. Talking fast can make you seem nervous. Second, keep your hands and feet neat and clean. Small details reveal your sophistication. Third, always listen fully to others. Being a good listener makes you appear refined. Fourth, eat slowly and gracefully. Your eating habits set your atmosphere. Fifth, make gratitude your daily habit. A simple thank you shows your elegance. Class isn't bought, it's built through everyday habits. Ever feel like giving up after failing? Well, statistically, the average person succeeds on their 8th attempt. That means every failure increases your chance of success by 14.28%. If you fail once, plus 14.28% twice, plus 28.56%. The more you fail, the closer you get to success. But if you do nothing, your chances stay at 0. So instead of overthinking, just take a shot. Subscribe for more motivational videos under 1 minute. Have you ever heard of dopamine? It's the hormone that drives pleasure and motivation. But not all dopamine is the same. Beware of fake dopamine. It tricks your brain into craving more, but leaves you empty. Fake dopamine. Instant pleasure, procrastination, social media, gaming, and lust. They give you cheap dopamine, quick but addictive. Real dopamine. Sunlight, nature, exercise, organic food, gratitude, walking, and love. These bring real dopamine, lasting and fulfilling. The choice is yours. Will you settle for fake dopamine or seek the real one? Subscribe now or you might never see this again. Want to be successful? Then drop these 6 habits right now. Stop doubting yourself. If you don't believe in you, who will? Cut off negative people. They drain your energy and kill your ambition. Quit making excuses. Excuses won't take you anywhere. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start now. Don't let your emotions control your decisions. Stay focused. Stop over-explaining yourself. You don't need to justify everything. If you want to improve, start by letting go. Subscribe now. If you don't do it now, you might hesitate again. Do you think you have to do something every day? That obsession might actually be hurting you. It's okay to take a break. What really matters is not giving up. Even if you slow down, as long as you keep going, you're still moving forward. Success isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. People don't always see the truth. The brighter they shine, the deeper the scars. The kinder they are, the fiercer they fight. The more cheerful they seem, the more exhausted they feel. The more loyal they are, the more they've been betrayed. The more they smile, the more they endure. Not everything is as it seems. So before you judge, take a closer look. 5 things you can't hide. Your words. They reveal your education and life experience. Your body. It reflects your daily habits and discipline. Your personality. It shows on your face, expressions, and skin. How people treat you. It's a reflection of how they judge you. Your income. It speaks for your skills and decision-making. No matter how much you try to hide, these things will always show. Want to speak with real wisdom? Don't interrupt. Let others finish. Respect flows from listening. Don't lie. Honesty builds trust, even in silence. Don't judge too quickly. You never know the full story. Don't spread rumors. What you say about others says more about you. Speak with grace, and people will remember how you made them feel. When you're exhausted, what should you do? Exercise, meditation, a trip, or maybe just sleep. A proper meal, deep rest, and enough sleep. That might be the most powerful cure you didn't think of. And when you wake up, you might find a slightly better version of yourself. The biggest mistake in life is not trying, giving up too soon, thinking you might not be good enough before even starting. Getting lost in what's not important, wasting time stuck in the past or chasing the future, trying to be loved by others while forgetting to love yourself, and hating yourself for not being enough. But in the end, what really matters is just doing it. Want to turn dark emotions into 200% productivity? When you're angry, pause for 3 minutes. Ask yourself, what do I really want? When you're jealous, analyze that person. They're just a mirror showing what you truly desire. When regret hits, start again right now. That's the brain's most powerful learning moment. When you're depressed, don't fake a smile. Just move your body. Emotion follows motion. Master your mind and your potential follows. When you're exhausted, what should you do? Exercise, meditation, a trip, or maybe just sleep. A proper meal, deep rest, and enough sleep. That might be the most powerful cure you didn't think of. And when you wake up, you might find a slightly better version of yourself. Sometimes when you feel lonely, you need to be alone. That's when you see who's real and who's not. That's when you stop chasing comfort and start facing yourself. You need space to feel, to sort through your thoughts, and to bring your energy back to you. Alone time isn't empty, it's where healing begins. You feel like nothing's working out? Like your plans are falling apart? Then start with something small. Draw one picture, make your bed, learn one new word, do the dishes, do it every day. Because the moment you succeed at one thing, even the tiniest success, luck starts to follow. It's real, and it starts with you. You're waiting for motivation? Stop. Motivation doesn't come first. Action does. Science proves it. We don't act because we're motivated. We're motivated because we act. So don't wait. Move first. Your best self is on the other side of action. You really want to know who someone is? Watch them. When they're stuck in traffic. When they lose a game. When plans go wrong. When you make a mistake. That's when their mask slips and their true self shows. Character isn't built in comfort, it's revealed in chaos. Want to run away? When life gets boring, when everything feels too heavy, people say this: traveling? That's just escaping. Your problems will still be there. But what if the real you is trapped inside those problems? Travel isn't running away. It's the most honest way to find yourself. In a new place, you don't need to please anyone. It's okay to pause for a day, and in that quiet, you finally meet the version of you you've been missing.